Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out level 17, Gyrosphere Valley Free Play for LEGO Jurassic World. Now as you can see on the left, we do have a couple of requirements. We do require you have completed the story, so you have all the characters needed. And on top of that, we also require you have the Dilophosaurus that can be found in level 3 Park Showdown. Now if you got all those and you're ready to roll out, head on over to the fourth and final movie on the left-hand side there. Choose Gyrosphere Valley and, of course, choose free play and your favorite character, and let's get to rolling, huh? Kind of a pun there, a little wordplay. All right, as soon as you start off in the Gyrosphere, make sure you hang on to the right side of the wall because, as you can see there, I ran into the first of 3 signposts. Now, the second one is on the left, and it does follow the old military right, left, right kind of formula. So it does start on the right, and then on the left, and then it'll finish on the right. However, there is an amber brick in between the second and third post, and we have those all labeled. So good news is you can start this little Gyrosphere chase scene off from your main menu there of the map over and over again, and it's real easy to get to. So focus on one if you can't get them both. Otherwise, right, and then back to left, and here it's getting close. We're getting close to that second post. Get ready, here it comes. Bam, there it is. And the amber brick. Now, as soon as it changes to the sideways view, you're gonna wanna go to the top. So press up on your joystick, and at the second jump, make sure you jump up on that ramp and get up top to grab that amber brick. Now stay on the top, because right as you're rolling around that final corner there, you can see we grabbed that third and final sign, which gives us the first mini kit. Holy cow, I feel like an auctioneer going through all that. Should have been a Micro Machines advertiser. You guys remember Micro Machines? That's old school. Anyways, yeah, so here we are. We're rolling around. We destroyed a bunch of stuff with our Gyrosphere, but now we notice this brick in the left side that needs to be smashed. So we'll go ahead and switch to a Pachy or a baby Stegosaurus and rip open that block, build up the bits to make a mini kit. God, I'm talking so fast I can't even keep up with myself. All right, slowing it down now. We'll make our way over to the right and... No, I'm just kidding. We'll go ahead and build up the pieces that we smashed down with our Gyrosphere, which actually give us a nice little Gyrosphere pad, but we're not ready to use that yet. We're going to head over to this left corner, and we're going to use our favorite grapple hook buddy. And Barry has a little bit of a depth perception here because he missed that rope, so we'll get him some glasses here in the future video and make our way all the way up the second time. And grab that mini kit there. I don't really know if Barry needs glasses. I was just making a joke, so I apologize if I offended anybody with my Barry needs glasses comment. Hashtag Barry needs glasses. Anyways, we go ahead and use the Gyrosphere pad, which launches a beehive at the I-Rex and gives the old Ankylosaurus a chance to go ahead and swing his tail around. That's a pretty damaging tail. I don't know. It looks like a couple of like pool balls or something, you know. I don't know what they are. Let's just leave it at that. Anyways, they are very destructive. He swings that tail around, knocks the I-Rex into this wall, which gives us a bunch of bricks we can build up and get up to this upper level. We immediately are greeted by some compies, and I'm not sure that's the kind of greeting we were looking for. It kind of reminds me of old Dino from Fred, you know, the Flintstones. Coming up like he totally wanted to see Fred, but Fred wanted nothing to do with him and his slobber. It's kind of the same kind of feeling I get. But go ahead and reveal the old boinger for the Gyrosphere there. Boing your way down and find that there's actually a mini kit on that lower panel there, or lower level. There's another pad that you can boing right back over, and once you get up top here, we're going to find out that there is another Dilo block available for us. So we're going to switch that Dilophosaurus and get our stank breath on, and once we melt that down with our halitosis juice, we're going to actually find ourselves a mini kit inside. So, woohoo! Now we find a little mini door in the back right corner, so we're going to need a little guy to switch on through there. We're going to go ahead and switch to Gray, and it looks like his best, like wedding clothes or something, church clothes or something like that. Anyways, we're going to use him to swing across both these ropes, get up to the photography point. Go ahead and take those Kodak moments right quick, and ooh, tweet, 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 tweet. Oh, he didn't like that very much, but it gave our little guy, the Ankylosaurus, just enough time to go ahead and get up there and swing his tail around a little bit. So he's weird. It turns out this is my wife's favorite Vegosaurus, or herbivore, and she loves this guy. She thought he was pretty tough for being a guy who didn't eat meat, you know. I think that was kind of her favorite dino growing up. At least that's kind of what she alluded to when we were talking about this. But all right, after the fight scene between the big guys, it actually brings us back and provides us with a bunch of bricks. It's kind of a weird makeshift bridge teeter-totter thing. But so we're going to go ahead and hop on with our gyrosphere. We notice there's a mini kit halfway across, so we kind of panic. We're like, oh, how do we get that? So we're thinking there's got to be some sort of like catapult, you know, like you get on one end, I jump on the other end. But no, it's actually a parachuting moment we get to in a minute. So in the middle of the stream, though, down below that nonsense, we find a point that we can actually use the crowbar. Go ahead and crowbar the rock open and build the bricks up to find mini kit number 6. Oh, yeah. Now we make our way up the hill a little bit. We find this blue half of a truck. We smash it down, which will give us the bits needed to advance the story. But in the back right corner, we notice there's some bone bits. So we're going to switch on over to Alan and build those up. And there is a bluesy kind of hidden right in there behind that rock. I can't see it from this angle, but I see it every time I use the zip line. So you might get in there and get that if you're running low. Otherwise, climb up the handhelds and switch to Billy and go ahead and get your parachute on. And, you know, he should have just brought some parachute pants. That would have been a lot easier, I think. I don't know. And then he could have been like, stop, hammer time, woo, 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 woo. All right, anyways, that was a little bit of a singing encore there. Basically, we had a couple of ankle biters come up. We blasted them with some soles of our feet. And we went ahead and launched our gyrosphere across the pond there, or the creek. We'll go ahead and use the old zip line to get across too. Once we get over here, we find a mini door, but we don't need that yet. We actually will need that potentially in a minute or two, but maybe not. We're going to go ahead and drop down and smash the brown box right there. Yeah, it actually gives us some sort of an egg shooter, which is kind of weird. It's like an egg machine gun. And we'll go ahead and make our way all the way down to this lower area where the gyrosphere landed. This actually has a few things we can smash and build up, and there's also a little terminal down here. So we're going to need to finish the terminal by digging up some bits with Alan. And once we dig up those bits, like I said, finish that terminal up, and we need somebody with engine access. So we're going to switch over to Muldoon because we haven't seen him in a while, and we know he's got the key. So we'll go ahead and follow the pattern indicated. Once you slam that door closed, it should open the gate, giving us access down into that little room, giving us mini kit number 8. Woohoo! All right, now, there was, if you probably noticed there, it was actually queuing us to go to this big fight here, and I held that off. So that might be a note that I should add in there. Maybe not. You guys should be able to figure it out, because I think you get control right here anyways once you're done fighting. So if not, I'll go back and put a notation in there. But nope, we're right here, so no big deal. Go ahead and build up the bones with Timmy. No, I guess it's Eric Kirby, or no, it is Timmy. Timmy can build bones, can't he? Those little guys, they look so much alike, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get them confused. I shouldn't. I've played like 30-something levels with those guys so far. I should know, but... All right, build up the old bone structure there, which gives us a leverage point to actually roll the block off that was preventing the old gyrosphere boinger. And we boing the gyrosphere up here, and we find a scan spot over on the far right-hand side. So we pull out old Claire again after a long search of where is Claire? Who she play for? As soon as she scans that, it actually gives us a mini kit. I don't know if anybody watches NBA on TNT, but old Charles Barkley, who he play for? Anyway, over on the left-hand side, we're going to go ahead and smash the trees over there. Behind the trees, we find a watering point. So Ellie gets a little bit of showtime here, and she waters the plant, which actually gives us a mini kit. So all 10 mini kits are now yours. And if you remember, we got the old amber brick in the first opening scene with the gyrosphere chase. So you should be good to go. So if you want, you're welcome to go ahead and hit that start and exit button. Otherwise, now that we've got the claw built up, we'll go ahead and hop on with our gyrosphere and move that claw over to the Jeep, and it'll automatically pick up the Jeep, and once it does, you just actually reverse the action you brought the claw with here, go back, and eventually it'll drop it right on the I-Rex's head and take us to the final total screen. So what do you guys think? We're getting really close to the end of free play. Boink. Oh, little pow from the top and then a pow from the bottom. That can't feel good. All right. Gyrosphere Valley free play complete. Whole bunch of studs for doing that. Look at that. I was worried about having 1 million studs after free play. Now I almost got 4 million. That'll be good for buying some red bricks and some characters that will be available to us to get to that 100%. Like promised, we got that true survivor, and now we're building up those mini kits. All 10 will be put together, and look at that. It looks like the Ankylosaurus Skeletor version there. We'll see here in a second as we get the amber brick. Yay! I guess it's not the Ankylosaurus, huh? Ankylosaurus? I don't know. I was saying it the way I probably grew up saying it as a little kid, so... Anyways, I'm sure one of you will go ahead and post the proper way to pronounce and all of that down below, because I know you guys are good about that. But as for the video, that's going to wrap up LEGO Jurassic World Level 17 Gyrosphere Valley Free Play. And hopefully you guys found this video entertaining and helpful. Those quick links sure can be useful if you're in a hurry for those collectibles. So head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below if you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions for us. You know, we're all ears about feedback, so if you got an idea, or maybe we used to do something that we don't, or maybe we need to do something that we don't, let us know. We're all ears. So as for me, that's going to go ahead and do it. As always, until next time. Let's see, Anklia, Anklia, Anklia,